The night I found the messages, I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just realized the man sleeping beside me had already chosen another woman and planned to erase me completely. My name is Rachel Morgan, and this is how betrayal taught me the true meaning of dark justice. I married Evan Morgan believing stability was love. 12 years. A shared home in suburban Illinois. A small but growing consulting business we built together. No screaming fights. No dramatic betrayals, at least none I could see. Evan was calm, controlled, always logical. The kind of man who measured everything: time, money, people. I was the emotional one. The loyal one. The wife who believed marriage meant transparency. But in the months leading up to the end, something shifted. His phone never left his hand. Late meetings multiplied. And intimacy faded. Not from exhaustion but avoidance. He stopped asking about my day. Stopped touching me absent-mindedly. Stopped seeing me. I told myself it was stress. Men retreat when overwhelmed, right? Still, I felt it. That quiet hum of something wrong. Like standing in a house where the lights are on, but no one's home. The worst part? He started talking about protecting himself financially. New accounts. New advisors. Words like restructuring and risk exposure. I didn't know it then, but he wasn't planning our future. He was planning my removal. The truth didn't arrive dramatically. No lipstick on a collar. No midnight confession. It came through a forgotten tablet. I was looking for tax documents when his messages synced. And there she was. Lena. His executive assistant. Young. Sharp. Always polite in that way women are when they're hiding something. The messages weren't graphic. They were worse. I feel safe with you. Rachel doesn't understand you like I do. Once the transfer is complete, we can stop pretending. My hands went numb. Scrolling felt like falling down stairs. Each message another impact. They weren't just having an affair. They were planning to move money, dissolve assets, and leave me legally exposed. He was teaching her how to erase me. I didn't confront him. I sat in the dark listening to him sleep, while my entire marriage replayed in my head like evidence footage. Every late meeting. Every emotional withdrawal. Every moment I defended him to friends. I wasn't just betrayed emotionally. I was being strategically replaced. By morning, my heartbreak turned into something colder. Clarity. For weeks, I lived like a ghost in my own life. I smiled, cooked, asked polite questions. Meanwhile, I gathered screenshots, dates, account numbers. The woman he trusted least, me, became the one watching everything. At night, the pain hit hardest. I questioned my worth, my intuition, my years. But grief didn't break me. It sharpened me. I realized Evan didn't love Lena. He loved control. And she was just a tool like I once was. That's when I understood something terrifying. If I confronted him emotionally, I'd lose everything. So I did the only thing that scared him more than anger. I stayed calm. There was a moment, just one, where I almost confronted him. It was a Tuesday night. He stood in the kitchen, loosening his tie, scrolling his phone, smiling at something I wasn't meant to see. I remember the exact way the overhead light hit his face. The familiarity of that smile. The intimacy of knowing it used to be for me. My chest burned. I wanted to scream. To throw the tablet on the counter. To ask him how long he'd been practicing betrayal with the same patience he once used to build our life. But I didn't. Because something inside me whispered the truth I didn't want to accept. If I gave him emotion, he would give me excuses. If I gave him pain, he would give me manipulation. And if I gave him warning, he would erase evidence. So I swallowed it. I went to bed beside a man who no longer felt human to me. His breathing was steady, practiced, peaceful. Mine wasn't. That night I didn't sleep. I stared at the ceiling and replayed every decision I'd ever made in this marriage. Every compromise. Every silence. Every time I chose harmony over instinct. And that's when the humiliation hit. Not just that he cheated, but that he believed I was too weak to notice. Too emotional to understand numbers. Too trusting to protect myself. That was the moment grief transformed. I wasn't frozen anymore. I was focused. I began documenting everything with ritual-like precision. Dates, times, tone shifts, financial conversations that once felt boring but now screamed intention. I noticed how often Lena's name appeared casually in his sentences, always followed by justification. She's just efficient. She handles sensitive things. She understands discretion. Discretion. That word stayed with me, because I realized Evan didn't fall into an affair. He engineered one. And suddenly I wasn't heartbroken because I lost a husband. I was heartbroken because I finally understood the enemy I was married to. I hired a lawyer quietly. Not a divorce attorney. A forensic financial specialist. Together we uncovered the full picture. Evan had been slowly siphoning funds into accounts Lena helped manage, thinking emotional loyalty meant silence. He underestimated one thing. Paper trails don't fall in love. I let him proceed. Let him think he was winning. Then I filed first. Emergency injunction. Asset freeze. Evidence attached. Lena panicked. She cooperated immediately. Emails. Recordings. Signed instructions. She wasn't loyal. She was scared. By the time Evan realized what was happening, it was too late. The narrative flipped. He wasn't the victim. He was the architect. The courtroom was quiet when the judge spoke. Breach of fiduciary duty. Intent to defraud. Marital asset manipulation. Every calculated move he made exposed. Lena disappeared from his life the same way she entered it. Quickly. Silently. Evan didn't look at me when the ruling came down. He didn't need to. He lost the business. The credibility. The future he designed without me. I didn't celebrate. I didn't smile. I walked away free. Not because I won, but because he lost the power to ever hurt me again. And that was the last day my husband ever had control over my life.
If this story made you feel something, pain, anger, clarity, or strength, you're not alone. Stories like this are why Betrayal Nation exists. Please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and write a comment below. We read every single one, and your voice matters here. Your support truly helps this channel grow, so if you haven't already, subscribe and help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Together, we're building a place where real stories are heard, truth is exposed, and justice finds its voice. This is Betrayal Nation. Thank you for being part of it.